What up? It's Jesse here with Just Man Sports Card. It's gonna do a weekly sports cards pickups. If you're new to the channel, um, this is basically what I've bought throughout the week. Typically, always on eBay. Um, this lot was like $12. It's mainly after it, and this is how the seller shipped it. They put it in bubble wrap, which is appreciated. It was these tops, Dr. J. I think the photo's great. I like the Topps Chrome better. Topps Chrome you have to watch off for the centering. And the main card I was after is the middle one. It's the gold version, which is basically the parallel in the set, one per pack. So it would take you 5 boxes to get this card. So even for $12, I think that's worth it. And then David Thompson, if no one's aware, that's who Michael Jordan wanted to emulate his game after. I'm pretty sure he's a Hall of Famer. His rookie card's 1976. Julius Erving's is 1972, for people that don't know. We'll zoom in here. This is a Masters badge. Masters was this past weekend. So you could consider this a ticket, essentially. Ticket market's been booming. The ones for Tiger have just gone ridiculous. There's one that I really want, but it's like $500, $700, $800. I try to watch the Masters every year. It's pretty much the only golf I watch. I kind of follow the sport a little bit, and I play a little bit. I play probably like 20 rounds a year. So this is one of the years that Bubba Watson won it. After taxes and shipping and everything, this was $30. And I've seen some with him sign on it. He doesn't have the greatest signature, so I might try to get this signed. But if I do, I think I'm gonna have him do it on the back. Or I might just keep it like this. They're cool though. The seller listed this as the blue version and took it in a way that it looked blue, kind of like that. And the blue should say B back here, and he listed it. So I'm into this for $3-4, but I did message him, and we'll see what goes from there. Hardcore Heroics. I think this is a beautiful card. You really got to watch centering up here. You can push like this, and then sometimes the hardcore, and then you got to watch for surface issues too. In the front, the corners are typically a little rounded. People typically don't like buying stuff in screw downs. I didn't completely understand that, and I haven't opened this one yet. But sometimes the cards get forced in there, and it jacks the corners. And then also what happens is that plastic is essentially touching the card there, and then with heat and everything, the plastic kind of, it'll touch the card and it'll like kind of pull the card away from itself. These aren't super rare or anything. This is a pretty good copy. Like I said, the corners are just like naturally rounded. So don't be afraid to buy one with kind of round corners, but you got to watch like the whiting and stuff, especially on the back. This is a pretty good copy. You can pick up a raw of this for $30-40. The nicer, cleaner copies, like to pay up for something like this, is gonna be $60. But then the nines do like $150. So I could see the nines picking up in value. And they make a members only version of this too. They'll say members only across here, which is much rarer. Sharif. This 96. So this is his rookie card. Molten metal. I have a Ray Allen, and I do have a Allen Iverson. Those are I only own one copy of each. I think one's a 7 and one's a 9. This is Series 2. Series 1, there was a molten metal, but it looks like the hot numbers, and it was like 1 per 90 packs, and these are like 1 per 72. So pretty rare cards. This was, I think, like $15. 15, 20. Popped up, and I worked to deal with the guy on a deal. Cream. Continue to add to my PC. I'll eventually submit these when it gets down to $15 again or whatever. Clear Vision 2015, I believe. So yeah, 2015, 2016, there it is. There's a base version of this, which isn't numbered. And then there's a number version, and there's different colors with different numbers. I think they're really cool cards. I was picking them up there for a while, and then, I don't know, I got out of the groove, and I was like, oh, these are never going to be just different players. But Cream is definitely a PC I've been trying to build out beyond his playing years. I saw this card in a PSA 9 sticker, but it's magic, and that's what they call etching, and I just think it's a great looking card. Prism, numbered out of 49. I mean, you can take a guess what I paid for this. I mean, it's $80. I mean, this is more rare than 86 or 81, and it's way cheaper. So I don't know how that makes sense, but that's why I have it in my hand. I've talked about these cards before. First day issue, needs the stamp, PSA 9. So I think I have 2 raw copies of this, and this is the first graded copy I have of this number. I think he has 3 cards in the 93 set between Series 1 and Series 2. Similar rarity to Ruby's, like 96. So it'd take you probably 5 boxes to get that. Mint. These can be really hit or miss. But I mean, this was like $10 or something like that. So it's in a case. That corner is so. I mean, this has got a shot at an 8 or a 9. So yeah, Garnett, rookie, Skybox lottery pick. I've seen 10s of this do over $1,000. I don't know that they would do that right now, but it's rare in a 10. I tell myself I'm not going to buy more of these, and then they just go for so cheap. And I think it's such a beautiful card. That Flair 96 row 2. So row 1 and row 2 are the same rarity. Row 0 is the really rare one. This is like $20. I looked up the odds on this before. Flair, Sensation. These are really rare. Flair, rookie Sensation. 1 in 90. Using a Beckett. And there's 15 cards on this set. So 9 times 15, you're talking about like 1,300 packs roughly. So that's a lot of boxes. This is like $110. I've started to compare certain cards of his to Kobe's market and just trying to figure out the appropriate multiplier and figuring out if certain ones are undervalued. Definitely going for, I mean, I'm trying to go for more rare. This is what people wouldn't call this rare, but it's 10 times more rare than Topps, and it goes for way less than Topps. And then this is probably 10 times more rare than this. And then how do you figure out that multiplier? I don't know. And these can be really condition sensitive. 98 Skybox. I looked up the pop report on these not too long ago. Much more rare than Tops or Tops Chrome, believe it or not, by a lot. The most submitted rookie currently in 98, if you want to take a guess. It wasn't who I guessed. It's actually Vince Carter. It's like 3 times more submitted than Dirk. So he was just a lot more popular back then. 99 SPX. This is the Extreme, SPX Extreme. This is what I'm starting to see in some of PSA's cases. Is the plastic has like a little wrinkle on the inside. I'm going to reach out and try to get them to replace it. I'm not really happy with it. Sick card. This was like 127, 130, something like that. Biggest pickup of the week. You can already see the refractory. 2012 Prism. So I'm learning more and more about modern as I go along, and basically as I try to collect Kareem and Julius Erving are like 2 of my bigger focuses. I mean Dirk too, and some of the more modern stuff. And then I just do my homework on the rarity and stuff. So it's a 300 or 350 card set. You would get 2 prisms per box. So you need to open 150 boxes to get one of these. And then how I make a guess on how many I think were printed is I just go to like the most graded player. Most of the time it's LeBron, or like 2012. I think that's Anthony Davis's rookie year. Just look at his, and then I think they both have like under 100 prisms graded. So for something that probably at Tops has 200 print run, first year Prism, I just take a guess at what I think it should be worth, and then there's not many people that follow Kareem auctions, so I feel like I can pick them up. This was like 160 bucks, 170. I mean, it's too cheap in my opinion. If you have to open 150 boxes, first year Prism, the 10s of this set are starting to go for decent money. I didn't show the back on that. I don't think I did. So 12, the sneaky thing on 12 is it doesn't say Prism anywhere. Some people call these silvers, but it'll have that refractory finish. The other news, I showed this in one of my videos, some of the upcoming card shows. I'm going to set up at this one. It'll be my first card show ever. I ordered showcases a couple days back. May 7th, Sacramento. Feel free to come out. I'll be there. I have 2 tables. My girlfriend Courtney will be there. Help me out. She's not really into cards, but she supports the projects that I try to do, and this is my first card show, so she's going to be a support. Should be fun. I've never been to this one, but it's like the longest running. Yeah, one of the longest running. One of. A little tricky wording there. So I hope everyone's having a great week. It's Easter weekend this week, Good Friday, however you want to celebrate that. Good on ya. And I'll be gone all next week, so I'll probably try to do the drawing update on Monday, and then do one more PSA reveal before I go on vacation to Mexico for about 10 days. So there won't be any YouTube stuff for me after Monday for a couple days, for like 10 days. Later.